Here we are right now. Trending on Twitter is liar spelt incorrectly because Donald Trump wrote a tweet to Chris Cuomo, basically in response to a tweet from Breaking 911, which Donald Trump writes, Fredo's got a convicted liar for a lawyer, spelt with an E instead of an A, who may be going back to jail for an even longer time. Additional lies to Congress. Many more tapes of him with Fredo and other media scum reporters reveals how deranged and sick they all are. Trump is, of course, referring to Chris Cuomo as Fredo because of the video that came out, I believe, over a year ago now, where someone had called Chris Cuomo Fredo, which was a reference to the Godfather, the brother that like no one respected. So they're basically saying that Chris Cuomo was the Fredo because he was the brother that no one respected. And he took offense. He cussed the guy out, threatened to hit him, and cause violence. And of course, CNN was like, "Oh, he's totally justified." It's like it was a setup, just like Nancy Pelosi's salon visit was a setup. So they're caught being terrible people in their character, and it's a setup when that occurs. But anyways, so this is trending like crazy. Liar. People are basically taking advantage of Trump writing liar with an E instead of an A, and they're going crazy. So you see stuff like this. Does the president not remember the circumstances that led Michael Cohen to become a convicted liar? And they're making fun of him for spelling it. And then liar. Does anybody really expect a serial lying sociopath to be able to spell the word? I do despise a liar, as I do despise one that is false, or as I despise one that is not true. Someone writes, what the F is a convicted liar? This guy can't even spell the word liar correctly. Very surprising considering he can spell kafefe from the But it's just like everyone's jumping on this. Like, oh, he had a typo. He spelled liar incorrectly. Even if he thought that that's how you spell liar, yeah, that's silly. You should know how to spell liar. But I mean, it's just amazing how this is what everyone's getting on Trump for. Liar, can we please have a literate president? So you write stuff like this, right? You write stuff like you're super upset that Trump wrote liar incorrectly, and you're gonna just jump all over it and make a big stink about it. But then you totally forget that this is the guy that's the alternative.
We choose truth over facts.
Truth over facts.
Think about it. We hold these truths to be self-evident. All men and women created by you know the thing.
You know the thing.
150 million people have been killed since 2007.
150 million people,
voted
half
to
of the American
the gun
population.
manufacturers from liability. It would put 720 million back.
Look at that, over twice the entire United States population.
Excuse me, you had people like the former chairman and leader of the party in Germany.
Legs that turn blonde in the sun, and the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair.
This guy is like, come on!
Back up again.
This guy's senile. He has no ability to create coherent sentences. He's just so you're gonna get on Trump for saying liar and spelling it incorrectly with one letter, but then you look at this guy. This guy is just like completely lost it. And this is okay. This is who's the alternative that you're okay with. And he gets no crap for this from anyone on the left. None. In fact, he gets the recognition of being the leader of the DNC, and then gets put in as the nominee to run for the president of the United States. And this guy is losing his marbles. So this guy is completely acceptable, but Trump spelling liar incorrectly is like the news of the day, and this is what disqualifies him as being president. And it's like, you gotta be kidding me. It's like any Trump little stumble like that, and it's just like, oh, everyone's gonna have a field day with it. And it just blows my mind, the hypocrisy and the irony of how, look at this, trending liar, hashtag liar. It blows my mind. It's of course liberal Twitter is jumping all over this, and this is the story that they want. This is what they've been looking for, right? They wanted to see him fail by misspelling something, but Joe Biden completely gets away with not being able to speak at all. I mean, this is the article, new audio leaks of CNN's Chris Cuomo confiding in Michael Cohen about sexual assault allegations. So this is the audio that leaked. You probably have seen it. It's about a week old now, I believe. for maybe even longer actually for this news. But essentially here it is to catch you up on the conversation that leaked.
Careful when I talk to media, you know?
Right.
Do you know how many phone calls I've gotten from people at ABC who say that reporters are calling and lying about things they heard about me to try to get stories about me when I was at ABC? Guys calling and saying, I heard he was the Charlie Rose of ABC, used to invite women to the hotel and open his bathroom. Do I look like the kind of guy who's got to do that?
Sure, why not? But you're so
lying.
So
I already
now,
have a good source that says that he forced one woman to have sex. I just want to know if you've ever heard anything like that. There is no woman.
right.
There is none of that.
So here's the problem.
Women who do work there saying, oh yeah, you know, some of these men, and naming me with other guys, you know, we bumped into each other once in the elevator and he put his hand on my shoulder and he made me really uncomfortable. I mean, what the
It's a problem, and now you.
So I'm careful with the media always.
Right.
I've always told you the media is not your friend.
No.
And there it is from CNN anchor himself, Chris Cuomo. The media is not your friend. If that doesn't summarize it, I don't know what does. But it just blows my mind that Trump could write this, and then of course everyone goes ballistic. This is the tweet that started it all. New audio leaks of Chris Cuomo confiding in Michael Cohen. This came out, and then basically Trump retweeted and talked about it. And there's the audio again. It's just amazing that this is what the left decides to try and capitalize on without realizing the absolute and utter irony of Joe Biden being so much worse in terms of like just him thinking. So he probably couldn't even put that sentence together, but it is what it is. And yeah, you shouldn't be surprised. Anyway, so that's it for this one. Just want to throw that out there. I can't believe this is what's trending right now, but it is what it is. Anyways, what do you expect? All right, well, until next time, God bless.